One of the most challenging things in life for me is picking favorites. In any type of medium, or any category of anything, I guess, I could not tell you my favorite anything. I experience so much quality that it's almost impossible for me to decide what I like the most. Movies, books, YouTubers, TV shows, music, the list goes on. However, there is an exception to this rule. If you were to ask me, funny man you/Slappy the dog, what my favorite video game is, without hesitation, I would say Viva Piñata, Trouble in Paradise. I absolutely adore Viva Piñata. I got the game when I was like 3 or 4, and I have never stopped loving it. It was made by Rare, the same people who are behind Banjo-Kazooie and Conker. It's kind of like Bugsnax, Pokemon, and Animal Crossing rolled into one. Yes, I'm aware Bugsnax came out after, but the devs literally said in one of their main inspirations was Viva Piñata, so... Viva Piñata and its sequel are easily some of the most underrated games of all time, mostly thanks to its god-awful marketing. Not many people bring up the game these days, but if they do, you never hear people hate on it. In my honest opinion, it's a masterpiece of a game. It's not the best game ever made, but there still is a truly amazing amount of quality packed into these games, and it sucks to see the game ignored online. So I set out to change that. You see, the 15th anniversary of the series is this year, on November 9th, and I'm trying to give it the anniversary it deserves. On every 9th of the month after this one, I will be making a Viva Piñata related video. I might even make more after that. You'd be surprised how much I could talk about. But I know I can't solo the revival of some random 2000s game. I mean, look at my sub count. So, I urge anyone and everyone to join me in the Viva Piñata revival that probably won't happen. If you've never played the games, play them. They're on Game Pass. You have no reason not to. If you're a content creator, make videos. If you like Viva Piñata, make fan art, make memes, make just any cool projects. Let 2021 be the year of Viva Piñata. Now, I know that was stupidly sappy, so let's just get into the video. For the first event of the Year of VP, I decided to rank every romance dance across the series. First, a quick explanation. Romancing is the game's term for breeding, where you get 2 piñatas to make a baby. When you breed the piñatas, a little cutscene plays called a romance dance, where the 2 piñatas dance to some jingle. Every single piñata has a unique dance, and there's a wide range of quality. I'll be ranking the dances from Trouble in Paradise since that has all the original game's dances and all of the new ones. So, now with that out of the way, it's time to Oh, also the majority of this video was edited in iMovie, but a lot of it was also edited in Premiere, and the general, this video doesn't have that many edits. Sorry, it'll get better, I swear. Okay, for real now, let's go.
And the worst romance dance in the game is...
Okay, let me explain.
On the whole, none of the romance dances are outright bad, but this is as close as they get. The music bands don't really do much outside of make boob jokes with their udders, which is both gross
and enticing.
But not only is the dance boring, the song is also annoying. I usually like steel drums, but not here. To top it off, they look dead inside during this dance for some reason. Luckily, this itself isn't even that bad, and everything is better from here.
Know your place, trash!
Hello Grant Kirkup from Rareware. We would like you to make a song for the Limosaurus romance dance. What do you want to do?
Yeah, this one isn't that good. Limosaurus doesn't even do that much here.
Alright, Haribo is in an interesting spot. The song and dance that the Haribos do is just alright. It's fine, nothing special.
Just like Haribo.
Got it!
But for some reason, they don't talk at all. There's even points where it looks like they should be speaking and they produce no sound. I guess they have mouths, therefore they can't scream. What is my humor?
You know what I'm talking about. Those slender necks.
The actual dance is pretty good, to be honest, but...
This music!
It might be the worst romance music in the game. It's just so annoying. I get what they were going for, but it doesn't work. I also think that the Chalkstresses lose their mortal coil at the end or something. I'm not a big fan of the Bon Boom dance. The song that they use here is the same as when Bon Boon is breaking up fights, and you can really tell it was made with that in mind first. It doesn't really work here. The Bon Boons also don't really do much. The only thing that this dance really has going for it is the funny bubbles. Also, this dance gives me SARS Gorilla PTSD.
Just a free course.
This is quite possibly the most average romance dance in the game. The Pinata, average. The dance, average. The song, average. Although, probably the best part. It's just not a dance I tend to care about. Moving on! This dance perfectly captures the essence of this body. Just alright. The music is probably the worst part here, and the first half of this dance is pretty meh. That said, once they do this funky trapeze thing, which I'm not even sure if it defies physics or not, the dance picks up and there's a lot more character. Every time I watch this dance, I like it more, but it's still too simple to be higher up.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
They just kind of do the same thing for the most of it, but the part at the end is cute. This dance is less of a dance and more of a PSA on why you shouldn't drop the soap. But seriously, there isn't much dancing here, which most flying piñatas don't struggle with. I like this instrument in the song, though. If someone could tell me what that is, it would be great.
I don't like sand.
This dance is another one that takes a solid second to pick up. The Sweetles are already a really good piñata, so this helps with making the dance better. This little thing that they do at the end is also really cute. And also, Gobi's Valley is used as the backing track for this? Okay.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
What are you looking at, feathers?
I like this one in concept, but I don't know, for some reason this dance doesn't do it for me. The punch-ins themselves are very lively, and the whole picture-taking thing is cool. I think I would like this dance more if the song was better. It's kinda The song is really catchy, but the peck-and mixes do literally nothing. Their performance drags this dance down a lot, although I do like how they reflect how male peacocks attract mates in real life. Wait a minute. In real life, both of these would be males.
I forgot what I was saying.
This song always creeped me out as a... well, I'm still a kid, but a younger kid.
No more saying cuss words, guys!
They had to be creative with the song since Flutterscotch is basically a decorative piñata. They don't speak and they have a ton of color variations to spice up your garden. There isn't really much that happens, although the dance still manages to be pretty good.
Do-up, do-up.
Jameleon has a super conflicting dance for me. This dance is one of the most unique in the game. It takes the concept of how chameleons change colors and makes the song rapidly change genres. The Jameleon also react to the dance in super cute ways. But I don't know, when I want to listen to a good classic romance dance, this doesn't come to mind. I like how all the other songs are from Rare games.
Even if one is the Nuts and Bolts theme song.
Lol, said the scorpion. Lamau.
This feels naughty.
What?
I don't really know why, but this dance just makes the scorpions feel naughty somehow. Despite that, they don't do much. This dance is pretty alright though.
Welcome!
This dance takes a while to get going. I like the music, but it's just so slow to start. This song is saved from a lower placement thanks to this dude turning into a tornado.
Shut up and bleed, you.
This song has a very less is more feel to it. Instead of live music like with romance dances, it's a digital banjo, and it's just that banjo. The Sweet Tooth's also just kind of some simple dances. I know I've criticized simplicity in the other dances, but That's because those always kind of felt like they wanted to be more. This is exactly what it wants to be. Buddy came is apparently oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyways, this dance is great. I think there could have been a little more commitment to the tap dancing stuff, but overall, it's good.
Also, worms are canonically perverts.
Okay, sure, cool, it's the Arachnid Romance Dance, but I discovered something. The Arachnid Romance Dance theme is actually the song Woohoo, which has been everything from Kill Bill to Rayman Legends.
Sometimes if you listen very carefully, you can hear my genius.
Jelly Bean's dance actually has a lot of stuff going on. They poke each other's eyes, they sniff each other's bodies, they twist their shells because snails can definitely do that. And oh my god, is that where their mouths are supposed to be? Turn it off, turn it off! I quite like Hoghert's dance. They do a bunch of wacky, crazy stuff that feels completely in character for Hoghert, and the cartoon sound effects add to this too, and fit surprisingly well with the Mexican vibe the song normally has. But this spot is held back from a top spot for just the worst reason. Why?
Well, I just want to say that I'm a huge fan.
So we back in the mind.
Profitables being at an underground rave is a super funny concept. And yeah, it's a very cute and good dance, but it's just a little too simple for my liking. This is one I always kind of forget exists, but it's actually a surprisingly solid dance. The song is actually really catchy, and the Camellos do some interesting moves. It's nothing too special, but it's pretty underrated in my opinion. I say as it's number 64 out of 86. All I'm gonna say is I like it when they do this.
Swiper no swiping! Swiper no swiping!
This feels like a controversial pick, but I just feel like Pretzel isn't that good. Like, yeah, it's a fun concept that for the Pretzels to do a slow, romantic dance, and I do really like the dance. But overall, it's got a lot of things way better than it.
I have had it with these
invasive
snakes on this
Guam-bound cargo
plane!
It's really just a quote-unquote me thing, but I really don't like the instrument choice for this one. I get the Egyptian theme, but it's just not for me. That said, the actually epic going on here make it worthwhile. The Serpents managed to cram so much character and charm into this dance, and I really do like it. Okay, so I got a theory on this one. This one's all about how the Juicy Goose gets rejected because he sucks. But then the other Juicy Goose is like, never mind your poggers, and now they're together. So, I suck. I've been rejected. Guess I just have to wait now. I always forget Squazzle's dance exists. I don't forget about Squazzle. I don't think the dance is bad, or even boring, it's just weirdly unmemorable. But it's still good somehow. I don't have much to say here. This is the same for what I said for Serpent. I don't like the instrument toys. The difference is, the dance is way cooler this time.
Oh, bother.
Can Fizzly Bears even hang 10? Do they have toes? Anyways, the song and dance are both really unique and fun. My only real complaint is they probably only went this hard on the surfer theme because of Franklin from the TV show. I don't like the TV show. This is the classic dance. If you know about romance dances, you've heard Whirlums. It's the most iconic dance in the game. Despite the fact we're only on number 56, every dance from this point is really good. Whirlum's dance itself is really good. That's how much better every dance is after Whirl. Whirlum's song is definitely better than the dance itself. Although the song is an absolute bop, so that's a given.
Mrs. Obama, get down!
You can't go wrong with this one. The smooth jazz theme in the background is perfect for Penguin. although I do have a conflicting feeling on the dance itself. The slow pace does fit the jazz theme, but I think they went a little too slow. It takes a while to pick up, and when it does, it's not even really stuff you would see outside the dance. But I'm probably just nitpicky. This dance is great.
Circus bugs! How can you be circus bugs?
I kid you not, he turns himself into a ball. Funniest crap I've ever seen. Oh yeah, this dance is pretty good.
Extras!
For this one, I'm just going to play the dance in its entirety. Okay, not even gonna discuss that.
Attack its weak point for massive damage.
Okay, to be honest, it's actually kind of insane that this game came out 10 years before Crab Rave and yet has crabs raving. The dance itself is pretty good. Like Haribo, they're doing their best BFDI teardrop impression, but it's really not a problem here. The Eagler's dance isn't really as notable as the song, but I found said song to be pretty catchy. The dance the Eaglers do is pretty cute though.
Aww, kawaii!
Also the Eagler boys! Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head! Jeebers McKeebers, I can't get the melody out of my mind. I mean, the dance is good and cool, and I like it, but the song's not even that notable. Why is it this much of an earworm? 4-year-old Slurpee was scared of this one. I don't know why. I guess he just thought that the song was kind of creepy. But as Elder Slurpee, I can appreciate just how cute the marshmallows are here. The little clock-like movements really fit the theme, and managed to deter any spookiness it might have had before. Sherbet's whole gimmick of being on the ceiling is very cool, but they actually do a surprising amount of things with it, such as the Sherbet's defying gravity. I also like the background of this romance dance. A unique and memorable background isn't a common sight in these. The weak point of this is the music. It's really nothing to write home about. Overall, another Poggers dance. Red Hot's dance is one that feels very average, like there isn't much sticking out about it. Don't get me wrong, the song is a complete earworm, the dance is great, and it's not unmemorable like Squazzle, but I find it interesting that it's more difficult to narrow down this dance without saying the name of the piñata. Like Constation, Rave, Jumping, Disco, Pingum, Ice Skate, Jazz. Red Hot doesn't really have that, but it doesn't stop the dance from being great. This dance is like Sherbet's, but with a cuter piñata, slightly worse dance, and slightly better music. That's really all I have to say.
SCP-2845.
Okay, so my friend, Fire Rabbit, who still hasn't followed me on Twitter, said this dance was one of the worst. Screw her! The whole disco theme is stupidly fitting, and it allows for some great choreography and dance moves with the two donuts. Although I do agree with her that the standing up looks weird on the donuts, but it doesn't ruin the dance for me. The very regal and ballet-like dance of the Swananas is perfectly fitting for what the Swananas' personality is about, but it's even funnier when you know that Swanana is mostly just bullcrapping their poshness and trying to be fancy when, like, you're a swan. Cringe. Come on. Okay, screw the cookie dance. I'd like to take a moment to say this. I thought Sonic was a weird design for a hedgehog. But what the freak is this? Also cool, we're at the halfway point.
Raisin dance be like.
Okay, wow, I need to reference things other than TF2 in my videos. first part of this, with the camera angle and music, reminds me of a beauty commercial. As the two unicorns start running around, you get a feel for a genuine bond between these two big horses. You get the feel that they really love each other. Also, this romance dance is one of the few to make use of some really dynamic camera angles. Looks nice.
This looks like an all-nighter at Richard Simmons' house.
This one always seems to be brought up when talking about romance dances. I don't know why, it's not particularly interesting. Okay, now that's pretty funny. Piena's romance dance is less dance and more, okie dokie, we're defending something. Oh, what are we defending? Oh, I don't know. Oh, look, I'm dead. No, I loved him. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, you got me real good. I have no idea why they decided to go with this, but it works, I suppose.
When I grow up,
I'm gonna wish I had done more with my life, Sonny.
This one is DeviantArt's favorite. To be real, this dance just feels so fun and bouncy. The Tafflies have so many methods of just vibing, and they do so much interesting and crazy stuff like eating each other! But a dough. Bark Bark is just a good time. They don't hold back on the amount of stuff they let these two absolute canines do. Blink and you'll miss a funny XD dance move. The music is also catchy as heck. Props to the piano player. For most piñatas, romancing is about bonding with each other. For Twinger Snap, it's hypnotizing each other. Huh. What are you gonna do when they're hypnotized, other Twinger Snap? What is your motive?
Like,
oh, here's the moth drop romance dance. Look 'em go, look 'em go. Oh, okay, I guess I said, oh, here they go. Yeah, baby, yeah. No, it's over. Oh, look at it again, look at 'em go.
You see me rolling.
Tangent time.
One time I was playing a Sporkle quiz trying to name all the piñatas, and I had one left. I was getting desperate, so I decided to cheat. As I looked up the answer, I hummed the Parmadillo theme since it has a very betrayal-ish tone to it. And the piñata I missed was Parmadillo! I mean, what?
1, 2, 3.
Hootie Fruity is exactly what Spearmint should have been. The song is one of the most peaceful and beautiful melodies I've ever heard in a video game, and it only lasts about 20 seconds. If I had to nitpick, the Hootie Fruities themselves don't do much, but I wouldn't expect them to with this music.
Iceberg needs latte.
Lolly Bear's song feels like something out of the Nutcracker, and their dance gives the same vibe. It's very chill and calming, which kind of juxtaposes how you would feel around a polar bear. But I guess that cold brew hit for these fellas, because they are just vibing. If we were going on songs alone, Badsicle would hit top 10 easy. That's not to say the dance itself is bad. Other piñatas just have cooler combos or something. Anyways, ha ha ha, Badger goes stretch!
According to all known laws of aviation.
The song parallels Flight of the Bumblebee, and to be honest, I might like it a bit more than Flight of the Bumblebee itself.
You what?
The dance that the Buzzlegums perform is also super unique. I like when they just drop each other and bounce. Epic dance.
Return to monkey.
Seizure warning. Like, huge seizure warning. Skip to here if you are epileptic. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You can't handle the supersonic speed of the Cherubins! The speedy nature and track race elements make this dance one of the more comedic ones. And when they hold hands, it becomes a bit more cute.
Hi, my name's Katrina. And my name is Hugh. I'm Sarah. I'm Emma. And I'm Joan to you.
Oh Lord, he coming!
Okay, you listen to the music without the robins. I like it. It's a lovely theme. One of the best in the game. And then you turn the voices on. Why? I've heard people say that this is like a sword fight, or that's what this is supposed to be. They make the dragonflies stretch when they hit each other, so I didn't know about that comparison. That aside, I really like the build-up this dance has. It starts off so calm and then eventually escalates into a more amped up tune.
Hey, bump, bump, bump. Got any grapes?
I really like this one because to me, the music kind of tells a different story than the dance itself. Because like, the Quackberries are around the bathtub, and to me, whenever I watch this dance, I think of Quackberry by himself in the bathtub, playing with his toys, and then the music kicks in and oh, now the bathtub is a giant ship! But it calms down because it was just his imagination. That's the impression I get from the music, at least.
Food, wonderful food, marvelous food.
Vulturos is a dance that seems like it should be one of the worst, but it somehow ends up being one of the best. The whoa are meant to be cheesy, and it almost comes across as character building for Vulturo. These guys are just some cool dudes, absolutely vibing in the air. There's also some great comedy moments here, like how the Vulturo gets carried off at the end, and this part where the Vulturo interrupts the whoa.
Me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans!
Salamango is the definition of, I don't have a clue why I like this as much as I do, and that feeling carries over to the romance dance. The song in the background is really good, from the chill chorus to this powerful tribal theme. Also, I love how much this shows off Salamango's laziness. The dance is basically all about this one trying to make the other one move from his spot, but in the end he just gives up and sleeps with him. Gooba has to be one of my favorite dances in the game. The idea of these sheep floating in zero gravity, almost like the idea of sheep jumping over a sleeping person's head, is really nice. And the lullaby music is just really relaxing and chill. I don't really have any complaint. This dance could be top 10 without that jukebox.
Mixed race couple? Cringe.
Hey kids! You wanna see an abusive relationship?
Too bad. Waluigi time.
I actually think this is one of the most unique dances in the game, and it sort of fits Pixie, but while the music, choreography, and just overall pacing are spot on, I can't help but wonder why they chose to give Pixie a dance with horrible relationship implications. I mean, this guy's literally controlling the other one's life while they are conscious and they hate it, and what? Flapjack is another one of those dances that is a patented good time. I don't know the word of exact genre, but I love it. I also think that Flapjack translates into standing up way better than most piñatas. It doesn't look too weird on them. Nougat is a fan favorite romance dance, and look, I'm sorry, it's really, really good. I mean, it made it to number 18, but it's just not cream of the crop for me. The dance itself especially could have been cooler with how epic the song is. Again though, this dance is still one of my favorites.
Hello, I like money.
Walrus is so cute in this. Like, it almost seems like they're trying to dance here, but they don't have legs so they can't. The synth music also works really well here. I like when piñatas kind of have a separate theme to them hidden underneath, and Walrus's 70s/80s theme is super enjoyable. The name's Ning. Lemoning. I have no clue why Lemoning got to have a James Bond jazz style that also somehow fits with the ice theme, but I'm so glad they did, especially since Lemoning isn't a very standout piñata as a whole.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no. Look at his lips!
Stella! Stella! Where are you going? Stella!
This dance is so cute. The song is really underrated, and the Smelvas just seem like they're playing around, like you would see your pets do. It provides a warm and cute, but also nostalgic feeling. Smelvas in general are God's gift to mankind, and their dance far from disappoints. Okay, so, as a whole, I love this dance. I love what the Malawolfs do, I love this little roaring thing that they do. So freaking cute. But someone pointed out to me that the music has a very Mozart feel to it, and fun fact, Mozart's first name is Wolfgang. Rare is a genius!
Sometimes my genius It generates gravity.
This is another case like Gooba where I got robbed of being top 10 by one simple thing. I absolutely love the idea of two giant elephants trying to do something as delicate as ballet, but I don't really get why one of them had to be depressed. Kinda takes me out of it. I'm embarrassed to say that I'm not actually sure what culture this is imitating. Comments please help. Oh yeah, by the way, this dance is also epic!
So apparently, I thought that was funny and engaging when I wrote that in my script. Apparently.
With great power comes great big boot.
Look at Toad is another one of those dances everyone who has played Viva Pinata has seen. It comes across as absolute chaos, and it's so charming and somehow so fitting for Lickatoad. I almost regret not placing it into this top 10, but I think those 10 truly do deserve it.
Back in the 90s.
I like this dance. I don't have anything to say about this dance I haven't said before. It's just really good. Please go look at it. Rashberry is very simplistic but effective. The idea of some dirty pigs having one of the most regal and proper dances in the game is hilarious. Makes me wonder if Swanana's went after Rashberry for his money or something. This song is probably one of the ones I'm happy as an earworm, since the instrumentation is on point. Muju's dance is just pure greatness. The dancing itself is really stunning and always lovely to look at. The music is beautiful and it just always embodies good feelings. I love it. Some stars out of 10.
That was the whole money, boy!
Jelly's dance is super underrated in my opinion. The song is great, and I'm pretty sure it's a pseudo remix of Freeze Easy Peak. The ice skating aspect has gotten a little overused by this point, but it's fine because this is easily the best implementation of it. I love how their noodle arms just wave in the wind too. Give Jelly some more love, you won't regret it.
The zombies are coming.
Corolla takes the cake for the most genius and unique idea for a romance dance in the game. No contest. It starts out with one trying to revive the other Frankenstein style, and then the other one comes back as a freaking zombie, and then the zombie Corolla straight up murders normal Corolla, who becomes a zombie himself. Like, what? How do you come up with this? Do Corollas have to murder each other every time they want to mate? Man, I love this dance.
Also, garbage is delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, the best music in the game. Not my favorite, it's close, but the best. Greg Kirkhope is a mad genius. This is adorable. The less is more type of music that I talked about before with Sweet Tooth is much better utilized here, and it really adds to the character of Chippo. The Chippopotamus also just really bounce around here, like they're trying to dance, but they can't because they're chonkers. This is the only time I will ever use the word chonker in a positive sense, don't worry. And the end is just chef's... Oh, I just read the word chef's kiss in my script. And the end is just... masterpiece. To justify why I've put Rorio this high, I want you to consider this. In the original Viva Pinata, Rorio is the highest level Pinata, besides Dragonake, but he has no romance dance, he's kind of a secret. When you hear this, the song almost feels like it's saying, you did it. You romanced the toughest Pinata in the game to do so. You got the king of the freaking jungle, the lion. You're a Pinata master. You did it. Then Trouble in Paradise comes along and says, screw that, tiger time! This is it, baby. This is the one. This music is my favorite track in the game. I could listen to it for hours. The dance itself, the choreography, and the hard thing at the end, amazing! I still think Rorio has better execution, but this will always be my favorite romance dance. 5 billion, kabillion, trillion stars for foreheads, baby!